right, good evening, everybody. I'd like to call the reorganizational meeting of the Mount Vernon Board of Education to order. Trustee White,
Present.
Trustee Saunders,
Here.
Trustee McOwen,
Present.
Trustee Miller,
Present.
Trustee Patterson,
Present.
Trustee Mitchell,
Present.
Trustee Turnquist,
Present.
Trustee Red, Trustee Red. Did he leave? Let me promote him one more time.
Oh, see ya.
I just brought him back. Trustee Crump.
Present.
All right. Trustee Red, are you there?
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yes,
All
sir.
right, now let me bring this thing in. I'm sorry. Here we go. All right.
There you go.
Sorry, all right.
All right, a quorum is present. This is our first meeting of the new school year, so our first order of business is to swear in our new trustees. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm going to first swear in Trustee Crump. Mrs. Crump, if you'll please repeat after me. I, Brenda L. Crump,
I, Brenda L. Crump,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly affirm
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New York,
and the Constitution of the State of New York,
and that I will faithfully discharge
and that I will faithfully discharge
the duties of the office
the duties of the office
of School Board Trustee
of School Board Trustee
to the best of my ability.
to the best of my ability.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Trustee Turnquist, please repeat after me. I, Cynthia Turnquist,
I, Cynthia Turnquist,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New York,
and the Constitution of the State of New York,
and that I will faithfully discharge
and that I will faithfully discharge
the duties of the office of School Board Trustee
the duties of the office of School Board Trustee
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
Congratulations.
Gracias.
Trustee Red,
Yes,
please
President.
repeat after me.
Yes.
I, Jeffrey Red,
I, Jeffrey Red,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New York,
and the Constitution of the State of New York,
and that I will faithfully discharge
and that I will faithfully discharge
the duties of the office
the duties of the office
of School Board Trustee
of School Board Trustee
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yay, Jeff.
We also have the opportunity this evening to swear in our student trustee. This is the Mount Vernon City School District's second year having a student trustee representative on the Mount Vernon Board of Education. With us this evening is Mame Forson. Mame, I'm just going to ask you to repeat after me and I'm going to unmute you. There you go. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Okay. I, Mame Forson,
I, Mame Forson,
do solemnly swear
solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the State of New York
that I will support the Constitution of the State of New York
and the Constitution of the United States,
and the Constitution of the United States,
and that I will faithfully discharge
and that I will faithfully discharge
the duties of the office
the duties of the office
of student trustee
as student trustee
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
Congratulations.
Bye.
Our first order of business on this agenda is the nomination and election of president and vice president. At this time, I will open the floor for nominations for the office of president. Trustee McOwen?
Yes. Hi, everyone. Welcome to our new board members. Welcome, Mame. Thank you for being willing to serve in what is going to be surely a very, very, very challenging year ahead, possibly even more challenging than the one we just finished. So thank you for your willingness to serve and your time and energy to devote. I have spoken to the two longest serving trustees, not counting new trustee Crump's prior service, for which we're grateful and we're glad to have you back on. Ms. Saunders and Ms. Miller. And I am nominating trustee Miller to serve as president this coming year. The reason I'm making this nomination, which I've thought a lot about, is in addition to being one of the longest serving trustees and having the experience of formulating not only our 2020 goals, which we have recently achieved largely, and also our post 2020 goals, which we are now getting ready to start working on. This is an exceedingly challenging year, and I think there's two main factors, in my opinion, that are critical above all else. One is the attention to resources and funding, which Trustee Miller has basically led in the form of serving on reinvigorate, together with the help of Dr. Hamilton, of course, the Mount Vernon Foundation. And that was critical to the success that we achieved with bridging this digital gap over the time of COVID, which of course is not over. And we need that continued partnership and that involvement. Also, Trustee Miller does not currently have kids in the school district and is relatively retired. And I have seen the amount of work and time she pours into this district. And now more than ever before, we need a president who can start today to focus us and guide us through the coming months and school year. And I know she has that time, and I've seen her present that energy. So that's my nomination for president.
Are there any other nominations for the office of president? Seeing none, I will close the nominations. Is there a motion to elect Darcy Miller as president of the Mount Vernon Board of Trustees?
Motion.
Motion. That was Trustee White. Is there a second?
Second.
Trustee Mitchell. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
Aye.
You're opposed, Jeff?
No, I said aye.
Oh, I'm sorry. And any abstentions? Congratulations, Trustee Miller. Trustee Miller will serve as president of the Mount Vernon Board of Education for the 2020-2021 school year.
Thank you.
Aye.
With that, I will open the floor for nominations for the office of vice president of the Mount Vernon Board of Education.
I'm
Trustee White.
a day late, dollar short. I would like to nominate Andrea Saunders for the office of vice president for 2022 to 21.
Are there any other nominations for the office of vice president?
Yes, I'd like to nominate Melissa Patterson, Trustee Patterson.
Are there any other nominations? All right, seeing none, I will close the floor for nominations. Is there a motion for Adrian Saunders to serve as vice president of the school board for the 2020-2021 school year?
Motion.
Motion, Trustee Miller. There a second?
Second.
Trustee White. All those in favor?
Aye.
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 Just because there's two nominations, I'll do a roll call vote because I didn't hear everybody. Trustee White,
Okay. Adrian.
Trustee Saunders. We'll come back that way. Trustee McOwen.
She's muted, sorry.
Oh. I'll unmute you. It won't let me unmute you, Trustee Saunders.
She's
Can you
unmuted.
hear me now?
Yes, I can
Yeah.
hear you.
Okay.
Trustee Saunders, on the motion to elect Trustee Saunders as vice president.
Yes.
Trustee McOwen,
Yes.
Trustee Miller,
Yes.
Trustee Patterson,
I don't know. Can I abstain?
Yes.
Thanks.
Trustee Mitchell,
Yes.
trustee Turnquist,
Yes.
trustee Red,
Yes.
trustee Crump.
Nay.
All right. The motion carries with 7 yeses, one no, and 1 abstention. Congratulations, trustee Saunders.
Thank you.
Thank,
Trustee Saunders, I'm going to administer the vice presidential oath to you first. I, Adrian Saunders,
I, Adrian Saunders,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New York,
and the Constitution of the State of New York,
and that I will faithfully discharge
and that I will faithfully discharge
the duties of the office
the duties of the office
of Vice President of the School Board
of Vice President of the School Board
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
And trustee Miller, please repeat after me. I, Darcy Miller,
I, Darcy Miller,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New York,
and the Constitution of the State of New York,
and that I will faithfully discharge
and that I will faithfully discharge
the duties of the office
the duties of the office
of School Board President
of School Board President
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right. And with that, I will officially turn this evening's meeting over to our new president. Congratulations, President Trustee Darcy Miller.
Thank you very much. Thank you, team. Welcome. Welcome back to Trustee Crump. Welcome to Trustee Turnquest. Welcome to Trustee Red. I wish we were doing this in person. I really do, but Rick tells me that we're not supposed to be doing that yet, according to our governor. So, but I would like to say welcome to everyone. I'd like to welcome the public. I'd like to express my condolences to anyone in the public who's lost a loved one during this time of COVID-19. And I agree with Micah that this is going to be a year that like none other we've ever seen. And I feel that we have a fantastic team here. We have the knowledge, we have the academic leadership. We've really been at the forefront when it came time to move to distance learning in March at the drop of a pin. And I feel that we are really well positioned to deliver our students a fair and equitable education during this time, whatever form that may take. So I appreciate your confidence in me. I will work tirelessly to represent your interests, your concerns, but I am one voice. I'm one voice of 9. So I want everyone to use their voice. I'm sure there's no one really shy in this group. Even Mame, I know her a little bit through Star Scholars, and she's not shy. So I think everyone will use their voice to express themselves, and I look forward to the year ahead, whatever it may bring. So as most of you know, the next item of business is our consent agenda. And every year we do this reorganization meeting, and the reorganization meeting requires us by New York State education law to appoint certain positions. So most of it's reappointing. We have to appoint positions to keep the district running. And that is what we are about to embark on for this next part of the meeting. So my first question is, I hope everyone has had a chance to review the agenda for the reorg meeting. And if anyone has any questions or concerns or would like to remove anything from the consent agenda, Rick, is there anything on there that anyone's asked to remove from the consent agenda?
Not at this moment.
Okay, so then I'd like a motion to approve the consent agenda.
Motion.
Second.
Who is this? I'm sorry. Ms. Saunders?
Second. That was me, second.
Got it.
Does anyone have any questions at this point before we vote? Micah?
Yes, thank you.
Trustee
I had a question about item 5.4, tax collector, the appointment of the tax collector. I recall we recently did this in conjunction with our new plan to collect the taxes ourselves. And I just wanted to confirm the wording of this it reflects that new arrangement and is not just carried over from last year, that's all.
Yes, it does. In fact, we got these beautiful new I got my beautiful new tax bill today. Woohoo! Any other questions?
Well, the conversation about the tax collections, we can have at another point, but we need to revise some things on that,
Okay,
you know?
so do you want to pull it? We can't pull it.
No, we can vote on it, yeah. No, we can vote on it.
Okay,
Trustee
yes.
Well, since we have some new trustees, can you share some of the conversation, y'all have had? Because you said just conversations and carry over, but we're not sure what you're talking about. At least I'm not.
Executive session.
Say that again?
If I may, Madam President, I'm sorry, go ahead, Cliff.
Because of the nature of that, we should be discussing it in executive session.
Right, good enough. Can we add that?
We can, but if I may, I'm going to.
You can leave it open.
Somebody needs to go on mute. I don't know who that is.
Yeah.
I'm going to schedule in collaboration with the president and vice president, a meeting with our new trustees and our legal counsel so that we can update you on all these matters, including pending litigation, matters that you will expect to have some background knowledge on in the coming months and year. So some of that may be answered at that time, and we'll schedule that as soon as possible. But there are several items similar to the tax collection that I think new trustees need to be brought up to date on. So we'll coordinate some time as soon as possible in order to make sure you're comfortable with items that you'll be asked to render a vote on.
Okay, so
If I can just clarify too, I didn't mean in any way, I don't view anything on this consent agenda, including this item, to be controversial in any way. We just have recently had a change, a plan change in the tax collection. I just wanted to make sure that the wording here matched what we did. I think it was 3 meetings ago, and that the language carried over, which it appears to me it does. It's,
yeah.
Mr. Silver's tax collector. That's all.
Okay. So, Mr. McCormick, are we approving every section or section by section?
It's everything listed from
5 soup to nuts?
5 through
5 through 10? Okay. So, so I would like to take a vote. Having if there are no other questions, I'd like to take a vote to a motion to approve the agenda as it stands.
The motion's already on the
We
floor.
have a motion and a second, trustee.
Cool. Okay, so let's vote. All in favor?
Aye.
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 Opposed? Abstain? Okay, the motions carry. I guess I need a motion to adjourn this portion of the meeting.
Motion.
Second?
All those in favor?
Aye.
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 So everyone should have the link for executive session, which is how
How do we unadjourn?
do we unadjourn? Motion to resume the meeting.
Don't we take a recess? So do we take a recess?
Well, technically Rick is correct. We are in recess. The problem is we
Going
can't
to
have
executive.
an official executive session without a public motion for it, so.
What we can do, if trustee Crump will rescind her second and trustee Saunders will rescind her motion, I think that should satisfy everything, correct, Cliff?
Well,
Okay.
I'll rescind my motion.
I'll rescind my second.
Thank you. Any opposition? All right. Trustee Miller, we need a motion to enter into executive session.
Hold on, Rick, the oath, do I need to oath you?
Oh, yes. I
Oath?
can, you can oath me.
Is it painful?
Sorry.
It's
Since
not-
I'm reading. I, Richard McCormick, do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of New York, and that I will faithfully discharge the duties of the office of District Clerk according to the best of my ability. Thank you. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Well,
Thanks, Cliff.
Okay, now we need a motion to go into executive session.
For what purpose?
Purposes of discussing contract negotiations between the Mount Vernon Federation of Teachers and the Civil Service Employees Associations.
No, correction. The CSEA will not be discussing MVFT tonight.
No MVFT either?
No, CSEA, no MVFT.
Okay, my apology. Motion to enter executive session for the purpose of discussing collective bargain and negotiations with the Mount Vernon Federation of Teachers, a special education matter.
Just read it wrong again, sir.
What was that?
We are not discussing MVFT tonight, just CSEA.
Oh, just CS. I'm sorry, I got it backwards. We need a motion to enter executive session to discuss collective bargaining negotiations with the Civil Service Employees Association, a special education matter, and pending litigation.
Motion.
Trustee McOwen,
Second,
trustee Saunders,
yes.
all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstain? Motion carries.
And about how long will we be in executive session?
About 45 minutes.
Okay. And do we need to adjourn this portion of the meeting, correct?
We just did. You're good.
Okay.
And then when we come back, we'll come right back into the new meeting.
Okay, great. Thank you.
All right.